Hello everybody, this is Animation 4, and I am here because I've been doing some tests with boilers. So I've been looking at different ways to build boilers and different ways you could use them, and it looks pretty straightforward. You gotta give it water, and you need to give it fuel, and it'll heat up and boil the water depending on how big the tank is. These have to cover the entire bottom, and high pressure boilers are just like these times 2. They're twice as efficient, but also use twice as much fuel. As time goes on, the heat gathers, steam production stays the same, but the fuel can burn longer. Like it can burn 99 ticks here, it can burn 556 here because this one's fully heated. So you're going to need to power it with plenty of water, but what you also don't want to do is power it with plenty of water. Please work. Please work. Please. 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 Oh. We're good. Cool beans. What happened is tough. I guess this tesseract was hooked up to water supply, and I guess something went wrong when I tried to place it, and there was a fermenter here. It was interfering liquids and all that stuff. So I went into mcedit since the world would not load. I deleted this fermenter, which wasn't the problem. So now I got an empty space here. I'm gonna have to remake that. But turned out the problem was, it's really weird, because I finally looked at the code that said what it was, and it said the problem was like at negative 40 something, and I'm like at negative 1,000, so I'm like, where is it? Actually, I'll show you what happened in general. What happened was, the water supply is being powered by this. Yeah, you can see it's all weird. It's being powered by this, and this block right here is providing the water. And this thing, oh, not again. Uh-oh. I don't know what that one was, but it just gave me a ticking memory connection error. Nothing really to trace. Let's see if it'll load back in. If not, then I'll get a better error message. Okay, it loaded. Cool. Can't use this wrench with these, actually. Yeah, I just won't, because it's the second time I've placed it, actually. Don't break. Cool. Must just be when you place it next to something. So I have to get a bit of wrench. But it was this block the first time. I guess it was trying to send liquids that way, and liquids are coming back. Because, oh, this is send only. For some reason, the pipe right here, like, exploded or something. It just stopped working. So I went into mcedit and just deleted the pipe. So now I have to replace it. I also have to replace the fermenter that I did the first test on. Okay, now the problem is I place a pipe here and it crashes. So I think that means I gotta change this. Erase that frequency. Something else must be on it. Or something's messed up with the frequency. And I'll just change it to 4. No. Water supply 2.0. No. Please don't crash. And please get out of the way, cow. Please don't crash. Yes. It only broke once the water hit it, so it wasn't the actual pipe, it was the tesseract. So that should fix all our problems. So we're back in my Let's Play world to play around with our tree. That's so tall you can't even see the ground from here. I'm on a cloud. Yeah, you can already see I've made some improvements. Quite a bit. So let's get right in. You can see the starting room with lighting errors. And we're back at the gold chest, but it's not the same way it was before. There were no apples, there were no saplings. There's some fertilizer, dirt, and tons of wood. This thing has plenty of power. Power it all, actually. Let me put on these. So you can see what everything has. This is an extractor to extract fertilizer, dirt, and apples. Because apples are ending up in there. Or if I wanted to add apples to the system. This has some items. And this is just the storage floor and the power to the system floor. We're going to have to go down to see what happens next. Now we're at the squeezer floor. You can't see the inventories of these supplier pipes for some reason. But basically, they say keep me with 8 apples because that's all I had in my inventory at the time. So these 3 squeezers are more than enough to handle the apple processing. And it also gives us mulch, which is used in the next floor. The fermenter. All the apple juice comes down and goes just into this one. So this is the main fermenter. It collects the apple juice, and this is where the saplings go by default. If this starts overflowing because of like a lack of apples or something, then it goes to the one that uses water. But it's going to use this one most of the time, if not all the time. Then that goes underneath and comes up into this tank. Buildcraft tank, that's what it is. It holds plenty. And then it comes to this power circle that has 10 cells, biogas engines. Produces same thing we had at the base, but with better supply of biomass and all that. And it's obviously time to sleep. Why isn't it? If you didn't notice right there, I did get a blast furnace because what I'm doing now requires lots of steel. And you want to know what I'm doing now? I am setting up the steam system. I got steam engines, fireboxes, and boiler tanks. So as you saw earlier, I actually have been playing around with the boilers. And I did a little testing. Yeah, I'm not on fancy anymore because the leaves are driving the system crazy. Getting no frames whenever I look down. I lost my train of thought. I did some testing with the boilers. I also did some testing with this tree farm here itself. I found out how many logs it was outputting. Right now there's no water. Oh, I changed the water thing. Good thing I'm checking. There. There we go. I found that about every 150 ticks, which is 15 seconds, they give me a log. Obviously not now, because this tree's being harvested. That was just a rough estimate. It was over a 5-minute period twice. So yeah, pretty accurate. That's just from one tree farm. And it is kind of random. So I was doing, my first test was with, powered furnaces. And I was testing to see, I wasn't really testing, I was just looking up how long it'd take to cook a piece of charcoal, just one piece. And the answer was, how many ticks? 80? 80 ticks? Which is more than what I get from the tree farm. So one would be enough, but I'm still going to have more for when I add more. But those aren't going to be the problem. Then I went into boilers. I'm probably going to do a low pressure boiler. Just because that's what there's lots of reasons, but they're complicated. I'm going to do a low pressure boiler of 2x2x3. Like the first one I showed you. It has to get heated up before the charcoal starts getting used to its full efficiency, but once it does, one piece of charcoal can last at least 150 ticks, if not more. So that'll work. Definitely work. And it'll provide me with plenty of steam, enough to power these 3 industrial steam engines, outputting 8 EU per tick each, for a total of 24. And over the 150 ticks for a piece of charcoal, at 24 EU per tick, that is more than what you get from just cooking it in a Stirling engine. So yeah, we have to go down to our next floor and start work there. Down the hole. Down the hole. Thank you. Plug up this hole. So here's where I'm going to put the powered furnaces, of which I have none. I'll be right back. Okay, now I got them. I'm just going to lay these 3 down. And I got to edit their configuration, which is important, I found. This has to be none. This has to be none. This has to be orange. This has to be none. Otherwise, they'll be passing it into each other. And that will not be good. Last one. Good. Now I need some pipes. And of course I don't have any pipes. Uh, 10 of these. And a stack of these. Oh, that's more than a stack. And okay, what else do I need it? That goes there. Bloop. Is that what I needed? No, I need supply. These guys. Which means I need lapis lazuli. But I can't send it right to my clipboard, that'd be pretty cool. Nice. Bang, bang, bang. Where are the rest of the pipes? I don't think they're being sent down, which is a problem. Go up here. And here it is. This is where I need this. And because it'll look cool, I'm going to send it outside from here. Even though this is a tree, it can still look like it's like bionic. That's why I left this redstone wire here. This one tree is a jungle in itself. There's the thing. Here it is. Not going to be much to see, but something to see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know where I'm going. And here's... no, lower. Too low. Hover mode. Has to be adjustable hover mode. There it is. A little low. Make here work. And now we got our pipe. Now we got a pipe. I need to hook this up. Don't break that. Break this one. Yes. All happy. And now I need a wrench and some charcoal. Now I gotta cook some charcoal. Okay, got some charcoal. And now I just tell these things. Oh no, I don't need these stocked with charcoal, I need them stocked with wood. Stack of this stuff. I just spent like 5 minutes cooking up unnecessary charcoal. I'm gonna use it at some point, so doesn't matter. No, full stack. See, it's already calling it. And that, full stack, full stack. Yes. Now these got their wood. I need a... how many conduits do I have? I got 4. Actually, that's right there. I think I'm just gonna go make some more. Be right back again. Okay, I got another 24, it should do. Just gotta come up here, set it to output. Run this around. Cut down some tree. This needs to go behind it, doesn't it? And there we go. Now we just make it look pretty-ish. Cover up the holes. These should have power. Right, you don't pull from a tesseract for some reason. Or you just don't do that at all. I guess you just pull from the cell. There we go. All lit and all cooking. And they're going to be churning out in no time, so I'm going to cut off the supply of wood. Otherwise, they're just going to start making more. And we go down to the next layer. Yay! And it's nighttime. Ooh. Now what do? Well, we go over, take our axe, whack a creeper, grab the creeper, find a skeleton. Sure, a skeleton riding a thing. Creeper in front of him. Go away, other creeper. One more shot. There we got a music disc. Yay. I do this for another creeper. Yeah, I don't think I had that one. It was the green and lime music disc. Now we get one more. Now we get one more. I already have that one. Now we kill the skeleton. Fun. Check out my awesome music disc collection. This one adds to the extra line, and this one goes in right here. Missing 3 right now. Missing block. I can't remember what the other 2 are. No one of them's black. Ward and stall. Now back on task. We're going to go down the next floor. We're already on the next floor, sorry. I don't have anything to put this with. And this is where the engine's going to be. This thing's highly explosive. So I gotta be careful with it. It's not going to explode, don't worry. It'll explode if you heat it up past boiling point and then pump water in it. And I don't have any liquid tesseracts, do I? I have unattuned. I'll just go make one real quick. The magic of editing is phenomenal. That took like a second. That goes there. And I don't have any liquid ducts. What? When am I not to have liquid ducts? And when am I to misspell liquid duct? And this goes right there. And that should give us water. Once we set it to water. It has nowhere to go because it's not a steam boiler yet. Huh. I'm not going to complete it until everything's there. And boom. Pretty, huh? Give me more water. There it is. Now, which side are the engines on? Over there. Okay, that's good. This is the side I have more space with. They should be automatically outputting into pipes below, but there are no pipes below. So, I'm going to put pipes below. I'm going to hook this up to our system. Not because items are going to be traveling through it, but because it needs to get power. There, green and happy. And what is going? Oh, that's outputting. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's outputting it. Stop making. Did I accidentally combine? Oh yeah, I had to. Oh. Don't output. Yeah, I had this problem in my other world. Everything was just pouring out. Because I don't have the supply yet. Lapis. I need my clipboard. And I need another supply logistics pipe. This is the one that I need to put charcoal in. Goes there, torch in the way. And now it should be set to hook up. Now I just need to tell it charcoal goes here. 4 stacks it can hold. Stacks. All the charcoal should be coming into here now. Right? Right? Please say right. Yay! It worked. See, currently it's at 46 ticks per charcoal, which is not much. I'm gonna throw this stuff in. And once it gets hot enough, it's gonna start outputting steam, and a lot of steam. So I don't need thunder. I think I'm running out of liquid ducts. This might do. But what I think for this thing, they should make it so that if you say like 20 and you only have 10, it'll just give you 20. And that'll auto output, so I don't need the output setting. And now I need more liquid ducts. This shouldn't take long. Except I need hardened glass, which I had making over here. And boom. I think I have plenty of copper. And now we hook up the liquid ducts, so they go to the floor below. Yay! So many floors. Like the iPhone game 100 floors, every floor is another puzzle. Ooh, this is the stone floor. When you're on it, you get to hear the pulsating rhythm of the hopefully in sync engines. I can't do that. They need to have a redstone line. You know, I'm just going to get this floor set up. It may take a little while of testing, and I'll be right back. And reconnect the pipes, and we should be getting going. So soothing. Let's see what happens when we set this to send and not receive. No, it's sending power. I'm like, why is it losing? What if we inactivate it? It's a start. Yeah, they build up energy internally so they can speed up. Such a soothing sound. Let's make sure this thing isn't blown up yet. Full supply of charcoal, that's pretty impressive. Well, I did have a huge supply of wood. So now the charcoal might just be sitting here. Oh no, it's probably processing and going back up. Yeah, this is produces exactly enough to power that. So it drained a little bit to get the stuff, but now it should be staying exactly consistent because it uses 40 and each of these produces 10, so 3. Plenty of liquid ducts to get it out. Things running smoothly. I was just thinking about my tests and how it melted the ice. I wonder if it could set this stuff on fire. That wouldn't be good. Let me check real quick. Okay, nothing says that it will start a fire, so that should be fine. Still heating up. I'm getting 62 ticks for charcoal. Once it's maxed out, that's not going to be enough. I need a logistics pipe here. Then once it's maxed out, that should be better. But for right now, the wood that I have already in supply should be enough to keep it running. Running plentifully. The steam is fine. These are just about at their limit. So they should be outputting as much as they will. Yeah, that's pretty good. Send and receive, and neutral. So we're not doing anything with our energy right now. Oh well, let's make a cool looking balcony right here. But I'm not very good at building, so it's going to be ugly. Oh well. What is this? King slime? Is it that guy? Yeah, it's that guy. Wow. You hit him. I was hitting him. Not very strong. What do you got? King slime frying pan. That proves one thing. Slimes are so Tinker's construct. These frying pans are. Okay, here's the balcony. Don't laugh, I told you it wasn't going to look great, but I think it looks okay. I got quartz, some bloodstone, which I never heard of before. Isn't actually that expensive, and it's a really cool crimson color. And I got smooth blackstone, some black, white, and red. I just need to get it to blend in with this side a little bit more, and it'd be fine. So these are turning out at a nice rhythm. Getting 8 MJ per tick for each of them, 24, which is pretty good considering it's just charcoal. These, 393 ticks per charcoal. That's insane. That's almost 3 times as fast as I need it to be. It's like 2.5, 2.6 something. But yeah, I only need it to be 150, so it's 393. So it's going to 2 now, isn't it? It's a little low. Weird. Maybe I can cut the power for a bit. The steam's dropping. Before it was bouncing between 4 and 3, now it's touching 2. Barely skimming it. So I'm going to turn these off for a little bit. Let it build up some steam, and then turn it back on. And that's it for all sources of power. Yeah, it builds up steam fast. That's it for all turns of power from the source I had. All the wood is being used up, the apples, the saplings. Now all I need to do, I think, is a storage. How are we doing biomass? Ooh, a little low. What's the hold up? This is full. I just saw some apple juice going in. Why is there charcoal here? So it's using the backup because it's not getting any apple juice. Why is it not getting any apple juice? Something wrong here? No, everything's fine here. Troubleshooting. Do I not have any apples? Let's put this apple in. Yeah, we're getting apple juice for it. Just not enough apples. But we're still getting output because of this. Guarantees anti-overflow. We just get a stack of apples into the system. So that just about wraps it up for today. You did a lot of work on this tree that I need to think of a name for. Added some Steam stuff. Got into Steam stuff. I'm planning on using the remaining floors to put in another Steam engine, because we have a lot of charcoal that we're not using, and more steam is always helpful. And I'm also planning on adding a melon farm, so we can get extra fruit juice, because the saplings are starting to back up a little bit, and our biomass supply is not as great as we would want it. But I'm probably going to do that before next episode, because those are small things. We need to think of a name for this. And I think the next project is going to be starting this city. I'm going to find a spot for that. And plot out how I want everything to go. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.